I, 32M, am still kind of reeling, but also weirdly calm. My cousin, Chloe, 30F, has always been a bit of a princess, but this took the cake. The entitlement is off the charts. Chloe got engaged to Liam, 31M, a few months back. She immediately started planning a massive engagement party and roped me into helping, citing my knack for organizing and knowing people, namely my Uncle David, who owns a prime event venue. I spent weeks helping, handled vendor calls, sat through menu tastings, and even helped with invitations. The venue was the big one. Uncle David usually charges around $18,000 for a Saturday. I pulled strings, and he agreed to give it to her for his operating costs, around $2,000, as a family favor. My parents, feeling generous, also told me privately they'd cover that $2,000 as their gift to Chloe and Liam, facilitated through me. I shared this with Chloe, saying, "Mom and Dad are covering Uncle David's costs as their gift for the ballroom." She just smiled and said, "Oh, that's nice of them." I also put down a $500 deposit from my own account to secure the date, which she promised to repay. Then, last Tuesday, 3 days before the party, I get this text. "Chloe, hey Mark. So Liam and I have been talking, and we've decided it's probably best if you don't come to our engagement party on Saturday. It's going to be close friends and the people who are truly supportive of US. No hard feelings, but you're no longer welcome at MY event." My jaw dropped. My event? After all my work and the venue deal my parents were funding? My best guess for the slight was some petty offense or her friend Tiffany's influence. I was hurt, but mostly a cold clarity washed over me. I texted back, "Chloe, I respect your decision. Thanks for letting me know." Radio silence. Then I called Uncle David. "Me? Hey Uncle David. Chloe just informed me I'm no longer welcome at her event. So about that family favor rate and the gift from my parents that was supposed to cover it." Uncle David, pause, "She what?" "After you got her that deal, contingent on it being a family thing, effectively paid for by your parents?" Me, yep. "So she's voided those terms, right? And rejected Mom and Dad's gift?" Uncle David, "Absolutely." The cheek. "So she either pays the full $18,000 by tomorrow or..." Me, "Or she can have her party in a space reflecting her current contribution. The back parking lot by the Service and Trance." Uncle David, chuckling, "I like where this is going. Dusty but spacious." Me, "Perfect. No access to the main building." He agreed it was poetic justice. He'd tell Chloe the ballroom was no longer available under the original terms. Family rep uninvited, gift voided. As goodwill, they could offer the overflow event space, the parking lot, for a new $2,000 fee. This was a fresh charge for the downgraded space. Saturday night, my phone exploded. Chloe screaming, "Chloe, Mark, what did you do? My party is in a parking lot. A filthy, disgusting parking lot. You sabotaged my entire engagement." Me, calmly, "Chloe, I respected your decision. I assumed if I wasn't welcome and you rejected the terms of the original gift, the prime venue deal was off. Uncle David offered an alternative matching your new situation. Sounds like it's truly your event now, with its own costs." Click. I hung up, ignoring further calls from her, Liam, and Aunt Carol, her mom. A small part of me pitted the innocent guests, but mostly I consider my lost $500 deposit as money well spent. Update 1 week later. The parking lot party, #parking lot gate. Fallout has been serious. Cousin Sarah reported many guests left upon seeing the overflow event space, and the caterers struggled without proper facilities. Liam was apparently fuming, while Chloe alternated between yelling at staff and crying. Her BFF Tiffany looked bewildered. The screaming calls continued. Aunt Carol was persistent. Aunt Carol, "Mark, this is cruel. You embarrassed your cousin." Me, Aunt Carol, "Chloe uninvited me from her event after I secured a venue paid for by my parents' gift, which she knew about. She broke the terms. Her choices, her consequences." Aunt Carol, "She was stressed. David shouldn't have listened to you." Me, "He gave her an option after her actions voided the first deal. She chose the parking lot and its new cost." Liam left threatening voicemails. I saved them. Chloe's social media smear campaign started. A tearful video about a jealous family member sabotaging her dream party. She omitted why the venue changed or that she uninvited me after knowing my parents were funding it. Her friends chimed in with sympathy. A few mutuals tried to correct her narrative with facts, but Chloe quickly deleted their comments. Uncle David backed me 100%. He told Aunt Carol Chloe was lucky he didn't pursue damages. He also confirmed my $500 deposit for the original booking was non-refundable from him due to her actions, so Chloe couldn't claim it to reimburse me for the money she still owed me. Now, Chloe and Liam are demanding a free do-over from Uncle David to make up for emotional distress. Aunt Carol supports this. Uncle David just laughed and referred them to his lawyer. I'm the villain in their story for respecting her wishes. Still, seeing the outcome? Worth it. Update 2. 3 weeks later, the revenge escalates. I thought #parking lot gate would die down. Wrong. The entitlement and dirty tricks ramped up. Uncle David sent Chloe an invoice for $2,150, the $2,000 new fee for the parking lot, plus $150 for cleanup. Apparently, mess was left behind. Chloe hadn't paid. Aunt Carol called again. Mark, tell David to drop this. It's your fault. Pay it for her. Me? No, Aunt Carol. Her party, her bill. She uninvited me, voided the family deal and my parents' gift, then chose the alternative space with its own costs. And I'm still out my $500 deposit she owes me. Dirty trick number 1. My boss called me in. An anonymous HR complaint alleged misuse of company resources for personal family disputes and erratic, vengeful behavior. Clearly Chloe or Liam. I calmly explained the basics: family dispute, venue owner's consequences, their retaliation, and assured him it was on personal time. HR found no evidence and dismissed it, but it was a low blow aimed at my job. Dirty trick number 2. The family group chat filled with passive-aggressive comments about poor Chloe and how family should stick together, clearly aimed at me. I decided I wasn't just writing this out. At the next large family dinner, with Chloe, Liam, Aunt Carol, and Liam's parents present, I cleared my throat. Me, since there's been chatter about Chloe's party and venue costs, I want to clarify a missed detail, especially for Liam and his parents. Chloe paled. Aunt Carol glared. Me, the $2,000 for the ballroom under the family agreement? Mom and Dad, I nodded to them, had given me that money to pay for the venue as their engagement gift to Chloe and Liam. Chloe knew this before she decided I wasn't welcome. Liam's eyes widened. His mom frowned. Me. So when Chloe texted, "You're no longer welcome at MY event," she wasn't just turning down a cheap rate. She was knowingly rejecting Mom and Dad's generous gift that paid for that specific venue. My mom firmly confirmed their gift and their disappointment, especially since Chloe knew about their contribution when she uninvited me. The silence was epic. Liam to Chloe. You never mentioned. Mark's parents paid for it, and that you knew that when you kicked him out. Chloe stammered. Mark was handling it. Me. Yes, processing their gift for the ballroom. A gift voided when she uninvited me. I looked at Uncle David, also present. And Uncle David, that outstanding $2,150 invoice for the parking lot party? Since she rejected Mom and Dad's gift for the original plan and chose the separately costed alternative, she's fully responsible, right? Uncle David, absolutely. Payment is overdue. Unpaid, it goes to collections. Chef's kiss. Liam looked ill. His parents, mortified. Aunt Carol sputtered. Me. And Chloe, since you never repaid my $500 deposit for the booking you forfeited, I expect that back. Or Uncle David can add it to collections. Uncle David winked. Can do. They try to mess with my job. Now, the full bill for her entitlement was public. Final update, 2 months later. Things settled after the family dinner clarification. Liam was reportedly furious with Chloe, not just for uninviting me, but for deceiving him about my parents' gift, making him look foolish. His parents, status-conscious and embarrassed, strongly advised Chloe to pay Uncle David's $2,150. She did. I also got my $500 via a terse bank transfer from her. The smear campaign died. When the wider family heard Chloe rejected my parents' gift, knowing about it beforehand, then played victim and tried to sabotage my job. Sympathy for her vanished. Aunt Carol is still frosty, but isolated. The grapevine says things are rocky for Chloe and Liam. Engagement on, wedding talk on hold. Liam is reevaluating. The perfect princess image shattered. The attempt on my job was the lowest blow, but solidified my resolve. My boss and HR were understanding once the full context discreetly came to light. I haven't spoken to Chloe. At family things, she avoids eye contact, looking diminished. Not remorseful, just like someone who tasted real consequences and disliked it. The best revenge wasn't just the parking lot, though satisfying. It was dismantling her victim narrative with facts before people whose opinion she valued. She didn't just lose a fancy party. She lost face, credibility, possibly her fiancé. All from one entitled text. Thinking she was untouchable despite the generosity she knew she was discarding. My life is back to normal. It's sad a family relationship blew up, but it cleared the air. Sometimes, letting someone have exactly what they asked for, then stepping back for natural consequences, is most effective. She wanted her event, no me. She got it, and everything that came with it.